Guys, how are you doing? It's me, Sunny, and I'm here with a really quick book review and change of sceneries. Change of sceneries. Oh goodness, but yeah, it's a little bit overcast here today. Like it's stormy, so that's the reason for the scene change. But I kind of like it in here. I'm sitting on my sofa. It's kind of comfy. But anyway, so the book I am going to be reviewing for you today is Obsidian, but it's actually a part of the Lux bind up. So it's a book on its own. You can buy the standalone book. They still sell the standalone books. But what they did is they took the first two books and they binded them together and put them in the Lux Beginnings. But you still have Obsidian, and then you also have Onyx. And then in the second bind up, you have the last two books. And I'm actually waiting on that one to come in the mail. I didn't buy them both because I wasn't sure if I was going to like them because aliens are not my thing. So I wasn't sure I would like them. So I only bought the first book. Now, after I finished reading the first book, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this series. So I go to my local bookstore, sold out. I looked everywhere, nowhere had the bind up. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Because really the bind up is a really good deal. Because individually, I believe the books are like $8.99 or something. But with the bind up, look at that price. Like, it's not a bad deal. And my store, which was Barnes & Noble, that's my local bookstore, they had this book for actually like $10. So it's like, what in the world? I went to Books A Million. They did not have the bind up. So I'm like, what the heck? So I went online to Book Depository. They had the bind up. And they also had the bind up in hardback. I don't know how that is. But I like the floppy because it was just kind of like, hit myself in the mouth. But like it's floppy and nice. So it was a very nice little read. And I have this little random thing in there because I wanted to separate the two books while I was reading. So I was reading with two bookmarks. But yeah. So, but this is what the cover looks like. And I don't believe I've said this already, but it is written by Jennifer L. Armentrout. And I freaking love this book. Why did it take me so long? And I believe the fifth one is actually coming out. I don't know what day I'm going to post this, but the fifth one is actually coming out on, heck, it's like a little lizard clinging to my window. Like, ridiculous, I know. I'm sorry. But the fifth one is coming out in August, so depending on when I post this, it may be out this month or it may be out next month. I'm not sure if I'm going to post this before July ends. But anyway, basically the story is about this girl. Her and her mom moved to a small town in Virginia after her dad passes. And there are two teenagers or two people her age living next door. She goes to introduce herself and there's this hot guy, Damon. But of course he's a jerk. And then he has a twin sister named Dee, who's like the sweetest person in the world. And basically her and Dee become best friends, but her and Damon are kind of like cats and dogs. So there isn't like an insta love connection, but like Damon's very, very attractive, and you can kind of feel like the tension there. So it's a really, 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 really good book. A lot of people have been comparing it to Twilight, except Twilight with aliens. I can see where that comparison came from. I love Twilight personally, so the comparison didn't bother me. But I don't think it's like the exact same. So if you hated Twilight, don't think you're going to hate this. Because as a Twilight lover, I don't feel that it's the exact same. But this is an amazing, amazing book. I'm probably going to start book 2 like now. For the month of August, because I have it sitting behind me, I was going to start during this one too. I've just started this one as well. But I'm in a book club which will be reading this. Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. Well, right at the top. So I'm going to be reading these two books I know of in August. And as soon as the other two books come, I'm going to be reading those. And then I'll definitely be picking up the 5th installment of this book. But definitely check it out if you haven't already. I gave this 5 out of 5 on Goodreads. I loved it. And I'll be continuing with book 2. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next video, okay? Bye.